Well, hello YouTube. Welcome back. We have ourselves a new comic book haul. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. This will probably air today on Thanksgiving. Hope everybody has a good one with your families. Got a nice pile of books that I'm going to show, including some additional little knickknacks I picked up at flea markets and went to an estate sale and went to a 50% off sale. Got a lot of stuff to show. We'll just start off with something that I picked up at an estate sale. I grabbed this. Thought this was kind of cool. I've got some glare going on, but it's all right. You could figure out what that is. So we got this Dolly Parton cover for Playboy from 1978. She obviously doesn't appear in it, but cool cover, and it's actually got some value to it. I was surprised when I looked it up online what sold listings for that went for. And this is the second time I've picked this up this year. This Farrah Fawcett cover. This was $2.50 back in 1978, and just look how thick that book is. This magazine is. The same magazine today would probably be at least 25 bucks, I bet you, or 20 bucks on the newsstands. So those were cool. And those were actually free, or I paid $1 for the two. I forgot which. I picked up some other vintage Playboys, but I'm not going to show those. Those were the only ones that were kind of really cool. Picked this up. The girl called Cthulhu. Maybe. Weird name. Great cover. A little far away. Let me see if I can get it a little bit closer for you guys. That's better, right? I think so. Picked that up. Strictly a cover buy. This next group of books I picked up from Zap Comics. They just recently had their 50% off sale. Thought this was cool. The poster unfortunately is not in it, but totally just a nostalgia buy for me. It was only $1.50. This Charlie's Angels magazine. So I thought that was neat. I used to watch that show growing up. A really nice copy of Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, number 20. Chuck Norris cover. That was only $5. And then the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu special album edition. This too was only $5 after the discount. It's the first cover appearance, I think, of Shang-Chi and Iron Fist on the same cover, although they don't appear in the story together. So that was cool. Found this neat Golden Age book. Wasn't going to leave this for $4. It's from the 40s. I forgot what year, but it's got some obvious condition issues, but $4, that was a no-brainer for me. Fairy Tale Parade. It's missing that. It still presents pretty nice. I like picking up Golden Age stuff when I can find it on the cheap. I bought this just for the shiny. Batman number 5. That was $2.50. A Neil Adams Superboy. Really nice shape. Not gonna leave that for $3. You know, and I forgot the significance of this next book. It's a minor first appearance. Adventure Comics number 365. Maybe her name is the Lasso Lass or something like that. But I grabbed that for $2. I've been picking up any DC horror books that I can find lately. This was the only one they had. It's a lower grade, but I grabbed it for $2. Ghost number 15. And then the last two books that I grabbed, a really nice issue of Daredevil, number 22 and a 7.0. Grabbed that for 20 bucks. Or at least that's what he had it graded at on the back. And then the best book that I grabbed was a Marvel Family number 3. The centerfold is loose, but I just I love this this book. $60. That was a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. So that was awesome, and that was the best book that I grabbed from the sale. I didn't buy a lot. I intended to, just couldn't find anything that I really, really wanted or that I couldn't get to before other people did. So I do enjoy collecting comic books that come with DVDs. I think I've said that in other videos, and I've shown some here and there. And I've been looking for this one for a while. I just want to get the DVD that it comes with. I have it somewhere. Here it is. So I've been looking for this for a while. I found this at a church thrift store. Got it for 25 cents. So it's the Elektra Director's Cut 2-disc set. But the reason that I want it was for that comic that it comes with. So I've been looking for this one for a while. So I'm very happy to grab that. Next, it's just some hodgepodge of books that I got. I don't even remember where I got most of them. Most of them are $1 or 50 cents a piece. I enjoy collecting final issues, so I think this is my third copy of this. Spectre number 62. Not only is it the final issue, but I think it's Michael Holt's first appearance in costume as Mr. Terrific. I think Mercenaut mentioned that many years ago that was the significance to this book. It's not his first appearance, but it's his first appearance in costume at the end. Grabbed this IMAX Justice League for $1. Just a run filler issue of the Incredible Hulk. And then some books from my dad. I'm not even sure if I've gotten these for him in the past, but they were cheap, so I just grabbed them. He's got a nice little Blondie collection going. Christmas will be here before I know it. Then some Conan run fillers. I always pick up Conans if I can find them cheap, like 50 cents to $1. Conan 53, 253, Conan 257. Secret Origins starring the Suicide Squad number 14. First appearance of, what's his name? Rick Flag, I believe. That's his name. So that was cool. Another final issue for the collection. Got that for $1. Quasar number 60. I've been looking for that for a while. Every time I see a Quasar bin, I always look for the last issue. My shop pulled this for me. He thought it was a Perillo cover. I didn't even notice until I got home that it wasn't. So Space Ghost number 5. I don't know whose cover this is. Let me see. Doesn't say, I don't think. Dynamite, they normally list it in the back. Let's see. Dynamite always does like a million covers. Somebody, cover C by Bjorn Berendis. That's who did that cover. Oh, this Michael Cho cover is pretty cool. I wouldn't mind finding that. That's pretty cool. So he pulled that for me. Got this this awesome Perillo cover. It homages that Coppertone ad. And some more Perillo. Vampirella 672. Vampirella Dark Reflections, number 5. Thundercats, number 8. Red Sonja. I don't know what volume we're in with Red Sonja already, but this is number 14. Been watching a lot of Pop Fun Comics videos lately, and I think he's starting to influence my collecting a little bit. Grabs these books for $1. These are David Nakayama covers. Starting to appreciate his work, but these are all $1 a piece. Fire and Ice, The Season to Be Freezing, number 1. And this issue of Poison Ivy, number 14. So those were all $1 a piece. So this may be a new rabbit hole for me to go down. Found this for $1. Superboy number 12. DC Universe variant. It's the only reason why I grabbed that. Nightmare on Elm Street, The Beginning, number 1. Flea Market Dollar Find. This is like my 3rd or 4th copy of this. I pick it up every time I come across it. It does have some decent value. It's an awesome cover by Joe Jusko. Lost in Space Annual number 1. It's a really awesome cover. This could go for anywhere from $20 to $30 on eBay on their sold listings. Problem with me is I never sell anything. I got to get around to doing that. You know, I got a lot of doubles. I should just put a box of decent doubles together and move it on so I can buy something that I really want for the collection. More Conan run fillers. Later in the run, we got 269 and 270. Don't remember when, or I think I picked these up at a show in Old Bridge. I think they had 50-cent bins. I was looking through there. Michael Turner cover. I love Michael Turner stuff. You can always find his stuff cheap. He just doesn't get the love. Maybe he needs a special like Dave Stevens got not too long ago that will, you know, jumpstart his the value of his books. This was pretty cool. I picked it up because it was in decent shape. Spooky Haunted House number 8. Wasn't going to leave that for 50 cents. An issue of Morbius, the Living Vampire. I just picked it up because I've never seen this cover before. I don't know what the print run of that is. I forgot how many issues are in the run, but this was just issue number 25. Terror of Godzilla, number 6. Love me some Godzilla. And number 3. I think this is an Art Adams cover. I gotta recheck that. But Godzilla for 50 cents. Yes, please. Picked these up only because they were newsstands. We got 2 copies of Pit number 1, both in a newsstand. You know, you don't see those too often, though I've seen this in the wild more than I have a Spawn number 1. Someday I'm going to find me a Spawn number 1 in a newsstand. Just a low print run for Rye number 2. I thought this was a cool cover, so I grabbed it. Put it in my Star Wars box. Star Wars number 4 of 4. I always grab Lady Mechanica. I've got to get my runs situated so I can sit and read a bunch of these. There's lots of different mini-series, I think, kind of like Hellboy, where he has lots of mini-series. And so I got to organize these to make sure I have some runs together that I can sit down and read. I always enjoy the covers, though, on these Lady Mechanicas, and I never really see them that often. We have just a random J. Scott Campbell cover for True Blood. This is a 1 in 10 variant cover. I'll just stick that in my J. Scott Campbell stuff. I always pick his stuff up, even though I sold a bunch of his books recently. If I find it cheap enough, and I can lot them together. Xena #1. I enjoy collecting these DC Millennium editions. So we got Mad and Young Romance for the collection. I got a decent collection of those, maybe 10 or 20 of them so far. So I'll grab those every time I see them. This was, I think, $1 as well. Walter Lantz New Funnies, Golden Age funny book. I'm gonna pick that up every time for $1. My last video, which didn't get a lot of views, again, and I'm not going to be shocked if this video doesn't get a lot of views either, but I picked up some Doctor Strange issues that were for my run. Grabbed some more. We got number 66, number 59, and number 68. This was also $1, even though he had a $10 sticker on it. It's in mid-grade. It's Superboy 159, but it's also a Neil Adams cover. This next book I picked up because it homages one of my favorite books in my collection. I'm trying to see if I can find the original. I have it here somewhere. The Power of Shazam #4, Jerry Ordway cover, and it homages, I think I have it right over here maybe. Let's see. Yep, here it is. So it homages this awesome WoW Comics cover. I'll put these side by side. So that was the only reason why I picked those up. Picked that up. I just love that WoW Comics cover. And that'll make a pretty cool thumbnail, perhaps. We'll see. So, grabbed The Power of Shazam. And then we got Legionaries #14. I wasn't sure if I had this one or not, but like I said, at 50 cents, it's an Adam Hughes cover. I'll pick that up. I was at my dad's the other day, and he was going through some stuff, and he found this that I had. We went to England back in the day for a trip with our family, and he picked this up. Or we picked this up while we were there, I guess, and it was still kicking around the house. So, Asterix at the Olympic Games. This is from, what year is this from? 1980, six printing. This originally came out in 1968. So that's cool. Get a little piece of my childhood back, an original piece to my childhood. Another Perillo cover, Red Sonja #15. Just Christmas will be here soon, so I grabbed that. It's a compilation of different stories, not necessarily all Marvel or Spider-Man. It's got a bunch of stuff in there. A Popeye issue. Again, for my last issue collection, Birds of Prey #127. So that was cool. Circling back to that Old Bridge show, got this from Zap Comics. They had a half-off box. I grabbed that for $10. The Betty Pages #2, Bill Ray cover. I've been looking for that for a while. And then another dollar grab. Bart Simpson's Treehouse of Horror. Those Treehouse of Horror covers do have some decent value to them. This was number 2. Some early Adam Hughes stuff. I actually saw this book on someone's wall for 20 bucks that day. I found this in a long box for $1. Then I got from the flea market. So this is a 3-issue miniseries. I got number 2 and number 1. Monster Matinee number 2 and number 1. So I gotta find number 3. And then I bought these books here off of Instagram. I paid $55 total. That included shipping. Got this cool Nathan Zerdy variant for World's Finest. The Sinister House of Secret Love, number 1. My friend Darren said it's a tough book to find. It's in mid-grade. It's got some condition issues over here. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a rip or something over there. But tough book to find. So I grabbed that. It combines like horror and romance, it looks like. Got that. And then this is a book I've always wanted. I got this for 22 bucks. It's in really nice shape. I'm happy with this book. New Gods number 1. Ton of first appearances in there. I would say that's about a 7.0 maybe. I'm not good at grading. But it's a nice book. Much nicer than the book that I'm about to show to close out the haul. But this is a book I'm happy to have in any condition. This is my first totally complete Tales from the Crypt. Other than, a rough looking cover, it's completely there. Tales from the Crypt number 34. Not 100% sure if that's the last issue in the run. There's people much more schooled than I am on these books. But it's my 3rd Tales from the Crypt book. I have another one where this page is completely missing. I have another one where it's incomplete. I only grabbed it because of the cover. It's that famous cover where she's on the target and the guy's throwing axes at her. But that is all of the books that I've picked up. This book is awesome. This book will make another appearance again in my end of year video that I normally do, which shows all my favorite pickups from the year. I did grab some other stuff, which I'll show real quick. I collect a little bit of everything. I grabbed that Mike Power figure off of Instagram. I think I paid $40 shipped for him. I had him growing up. He's missing his boots. He's missing his little helicopter. But I grabbed that. Wanted to get that. That same estate sale that I went to, I grabbed that McDonald's glass and that McDonald's glass. I grabbed recently at another estate sale that Huckleberry Hound kind of rubber toy from the 1960s. I don't remember if I've shown these. I grabbed that Lou Albano and that Mean Gene there. I think I paid $5 for the 2 of those. What else did we get, Tom? Oh, one other thing I will show real quick. So I do appreciate the artwork on vintage board game boxes. And I always remember the TV commercial for this game. Never had it growing up, but I paid $1 for this. And Vincent Price is on the cover. This Hangman board game. Got that for $1. And then we got some other board games. I don't know if they're complete or not, but at $1 a piece, I didn't care. I got them more for just what they are. Mork and Mindy, another TV show I used to watch. And the Garfield game, that also was $1. Good. I'll go through them later and see how incomplete they may be. But that is it, everybody. I want to thank everyone for watching. Hope you guys all have a great Thanksgiving and spend time with your family. I don't know when my next video will be because I don't know if there's any sales coming up anytime soon. But if there's going to be a sale and I'm able to go to it, I will make a video and show you what I picked up. So until next time, thanks for watching, and bye for now.